So specifically why I got this flashlight is it's for actually the laser project that I have planned. And you see, you can actually set it for like a strobe. So if that was dark and you're trying to get somebody's attention as to a location, you could probably get their attention fairly easily. So this, together with this LED flasher setup, so basically I was going to use this as a means to locate two different parties working with a laser project, and this is that controller that goes with this LED setup. So this, yeah, and so this is set up to run on 12 volts. A couple of radios, it's going to be really handy. And then of course the laser, I showed you guys that, and it was good to find out that it starts to produce a fairly large dot after close to a mile. So this thing will run on either like with these alligator clips on a 12 volt or a cigarette lighter, but for the actual test that I want to do, it'll be running on just a little battery that we'll take along. Maybe I'll take the 12 volt out of the KLR 650. So, and this apparatus, it can stand either on some rocks or a makeshift little thing. Like it stands triangulated, so it stays steady. See, right now it's on 3 jack stands, but it's nice and steady because it has 3 points. And this is the way this thing works. This is the key to making this thing operate. So this inserts into here. This is threaded in, and on the back side here, this plate is recessed on this end, and then plus it's also got a smaller hole to fit the 1/4 inch thread here at this end. So also this thing is designed to not only run on like some rocks or like a stand like this, or it can also run on this thing here. I'm going to flip it over and I'll just show you the back side. So on the back side, these plates here are threaded so that if conditions warrant, I could bolt this thing on. And this is designed to just press into like really soft dirt or mud. So it's another way of setting the stand up. So I'm going to assemble it on the other side now. I'm just going to show you how this thing is going to hold the laser and be an effective tool, I hope, to get us some good readings. So now back to the front side. So this is the 3/8 threaded rod, and this is stepped to 1/4 inch. And so here you can see it's stepped down in there too, and it's designed to receive that 1/4 inch threaded rod, but not the 3/8. So it actually sits there now on the get the rest of the stuff here set up. So it sits on the 3/8 rod, allowing the 1/4 inch rod to come through, and then there's room to put this on there. So now, if I would tighten this up a little bit with a couple of wrenches, then I can fairly precisely lower and raise this plate, just like fine tune it, you know what I mean? Just to barely get it to move. So it's dropped down now. So, and then on this end, let me show you what I had planned. Excuse me. So I'll probably just end up bonding this laser to this plate here close to the end. Maybe I'll even just tape it on, but I'll probably like just silicone it on there. So I can control the up and down nicely here, very precisely. And this end, it's a little more crude, but I can swing this plate over, see? Large amounts, I can go like that. But I can just barely nudge your thumb on there, you know, just to swing it a little bit. So, and then going to use radios so I can communicate back and forth with someone that's going to help me on this project. So, and then I was showing you guys last time that it creates actually a fairly large dot. This has a focusable, the end can focus here, and I've made the dot now as small as I possibly can, and I kind of taped it now so it won't move, and then it'll hopefully minimize the dot at least a little bit in the far end. So because I already know that it's going to make a fairly large dot, I'm going to use this sheet of plywood, which is cut in half, and I want to set it up so that the two sheets can stand vertically like that, but lower down, and then I can spread them apart. They may be about that far apart or a little bit more, and then basically I want to catch the whole dot on the boards, and then measure how wide the dot is altogether, and then find the center, and that's going to be kind of important, I think, for the test that I want to do. So yeah, this is kind of unusual stuff here, guys, and I figured this has kind of been on my brain for a while doing this test, and I'm not ready to spill the beans exactly what I'm doing with all this stuff, but I hope to get some really interesting results that I would like to share with you guys yet.